Not that warm.
Oh, I know you want to come watch me work on the dirt bike. Come on. Go ahead. Go. I got you. Since you're crippled and only use 3 legs. Go have fun. Be home before dark. Forgot my tripod and stuff. I can't use the garbage can today because sometimes using an actual tripod is a little bit easier. But what's up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna work on the bikes. If you saw my last video or a couple videos back, my pit bike chain snapped off when I was riding at the sand pit with Bailey and Mike, so I gotta go pick up a new chain today. Good to go for that. The big bike, I gotta do an air filter, oil change, just normal maintenance on the bike, so I gotta go get some, actually I already bought the oil yesterday, so I'm good on that. I have to run back to the store and pick up a chain, obviously, like I said, for that. Looks like I got a package or something here from the mailman. He just decided he wanted to leave it on the side of my house there, so that's nice. See what we got in here. But today, instead of starting out with like the topic of the video, I'm just gonna vlog today because I figure like I do so much stuff in the morning before I go and film that might be interesting to some of you guys, so I'm gonna film most of my day working on the bikes and stuff like that, like I have done in the past kinda, but I don't really film like every day what I'm doing, so I only film like a dedicated, like we're going to the track, we're going here, we're going there, so just gonna raw vlog it today. If you guys want more of this raw stuff, like what I'm doing like every single day, stuff like that before I go and ride, definitely let me know down in the comments or give this video a thumbs up. If you want more like longer videos, more like raw videos. Let's see what we got in this box here. See what kind of packages, but I get a package like every single day. Don't mind my oh. You guys remember these hats? I got a full order of some Bass Pro Shops hats. Every color you'd want. I even got a pink one. I didn't know it was ladies. Whatever, what are you gonna do? So I got a full new, you guys will see me every video with the different color Bass Pro Shops hat. Why I bought these, they were like $3 a piece, so I'm like, you know what, my other trusty black one I have got ruined, so I was gonna order just the black one, and then I'm like, you know what, let me get one for every day of the week. Actually, I only 5, so I need 2 more, but don't ask me why I have chips open in the truck. I do. Because you never know when you're just sitting here driving and you're like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. Just reach over, grab some chips. Maybe it's just me, but I mean, hey, why not? All right, just got back home from the store, picked up a chain. Should be good to go. I'm gonna have to split it, obviously. Get it to the right length and stuff because I have that extended swing arm. So I got a cheapo chain. I don't really care. It'll work better than the chain I had before because that one I had before, it was super, super big. That's why I kept popping off and stuff like that. So got a chain. Oh, just hit the mic on the door. Got a chain good to go for that. I'm gonna take all the bikes out. I gotta figure out I've still gotta zip tie that stupid fender, but I might end up buying the XR or the what am I trying to say? The Honda Z50R plastics, because that'll directly go onto that, and then it's all one piece. So might end up buying that on Amazon or eBay if I can even find one anywhere, because it's so hard to find parts for those things because they're so old, kind of like a classic. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but yeah, hopefully I can find plastics for that. I'll rip off all the stickers and stuff, so it'll look a little bit less Chinese. So I'm gonna throw this chain on, get that all dialed up. I'm home. You want to come back outside? Oh. Come on. Something I want to mention, I wanted to do some different things to my truck, but for like simple things, obviously I want to get different headlights, but I want to make this whole front grille white because I have the white vinyl for it to wrap it, but I'm not sure how it would come out, like to put it in separate pieces, and I'd also make these white also. So I'm not really sure how to do it. If anybody's done it on their Ford F-150s, definitely let me know down in the comments, because I don't think you can buy a grill like this in the glossy white, so I'd have to wrap it, and I am not an expert when it comes to wrapping. So let me know in the comments the easiest way to wrap something like this, or if you guys have any links on channels or like videos on how to do it, definitely let me know. Definitely want to do that. All right, I'm getting the bike out. Farm got back here. I already got the skid plate taken off to do an oil change. Just gonna let it idle for a few minutes, ease up a little bit. All right, that's good enough. And like that, we got a fresh filter. Let's let it dry for a little bit. All right, everything's good to go on that. Got the filter out. It's all drying up over here on the pit bike. I might let that be. I'm gonna have to tighten up the chain, put on my front brake lever once I get everything good to go on that, but I'm gonna let my air filter dry. So I'm gonna move on to the pit bike over here and get the chain all good to go. And I think I'm gonna zip tie that up because I don't have the plastics yet. So I'm gonna rig a couple zip ties in there so it's good to go. All right, let's see what we got with this chain, this $15 chain. All right, got this chain all lined up, marked so I can take some links out. We got about, then after I get this done and Mike gets here, I'm gonna head to Bailey's house, pick up the ramp so we can do some fun stuff with that later. Yeah, that should be, that's probably the main point of this video. All right, kids, safety first. I got my safety glasses on. We're gonna cut this link off. And wow, there's a lot of plastic on here. We're gonna cut this link off and size it up, get it good to go. I know this is probably not the right way. A lot of people are gonna judge me on what I'm doing here, but you know what? I really don't care. It's YouTube, so I'm just gonna go with it. All right, chain's all cut. Beautiful. Finally, things all dialed in for tomorrow. Shouldn't have any problems, but I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll have some type of problem with this thing because it's inevitable. I mean, it's a dirt bike, stuff happens. All right, I got the plastics all dialed in, all stitched up. It'll hold good enough until I get new plastics that are good enough for tomorrow. So I'm pretty happy with it. Good to go. I had to mix match the zip ties there, make it look factory. Oh, there's goats out. They're on the loose. But anyways, we're heading to Bailey's right now, picking up the ramp. Mike's here. He's gonna help me lift it into the back of the truck. I got the pit bike dialed in, mini bike dialed in, the big bike, still gotta do air filters and stuff like that. But that's pretty much good to go. I still gotta clean my helmet for tomorrow. But yeah, the main point of this video, we're going to pick up the ramp, get that all cut up, dialed in to do some jumping on. Oh, was that open? No. No, it wasn't, okay. So I'm trying to get my BMX bike. Oh, that's what I forgot to buy, the pool noodles. All right, we got the trusty old ramp I built forever ago. If you guys remember that video with the pit bike, I think. Yeah, with the pit bike jumping.
We'll have to cut it.
It's been like months. No.
We have
Dude,
to.
that is way too small.
If we cut it here, it's gonna.
Gotta be somewhat big. I'm gonna put another piece, like a piece right here, and then make it more, like more of a curve, because it's too slanted. But whatever.
You know what you're doing? Yeah, just gonna lift it up.
All right, good to go. Hopefully it doesn't fly out of the back of the truck like it did the first time when I brought it here out of my Frontier. It totally just whoosh, flew out when I was driving down the road. It was so crazy. This thing weighs a ton. I can't believe the air just scooped it right and just flipped out. All right, so just got back a little bit ago, got the ramp and stuff unloaded from the truck. I've been working on the big bike here. I got my new brake lever on, and then I got the chain all tightened up, good to go for tomorrow. I'm just waiting on my air filter to dry up and get that all oiled, good to go, and put that in. But we're gonna go cut this ramp down a little bit because it's too steep like I was saying, so we're gonna get the circular saw out and cut it down a little bit. What's wrong with it? Aw, you'll be good. Here we go. We're gonna cut a bit off.
I'm gonna cut it like that.
Yeah, it won't go because you're unplugged.
That would help.
Now you're good.
You know how fun that was?
No, I didn't cut through these. I gotta cut through that. All right, well, half the ramp's cut off. There we go.
How is that gonna hold?
I think it's fine. It's not even big. It's so small. No. Not bad. So the whole plan is this: we're gonna jump the BMX bike into the pond, kind of. All right, Mike, any final words?
It's gonna be really cold.
Dude, the pond's so warm.
Right here's not.
Here he comes. Oh my God. Whoa. god! How was that? You good?
It's not that warm.
It's not that warm?
It's not that warm.
Well, you have fun though?
A little bit, yeah.
Was it fun? Alright, let's get it out, see if we can get a second attempt.
As
bubbles are coming up.
I don't think he's coming back.
No way! Dude, we got a second attempt for real. It's nice and clean.
Where's the front?
Alright, the front fender broke off. No big deal.
That's a little bit of water. Start it. I guarantee.
Alright, so we took the spark plug out. We're gonna kick it over a few times and hopefully get a second attempt.
Here, I'll get it.
It's not likely, but I don't know. We'll give it a shot.
Let's see if she wants to tip.
Well, shouldn't we tip it up? Tip it upright?
I want one more good one. See if she wants to.
Alright, give it a couple kicks, Mike. No way!
Keep her idle.
Just let it idle. Just let it idle. No way! Fully submerged and it still runs.
I think I might have made it. Like a stream.
Alright, tilt it up and rev it a little bit.
Oh, down. Oh my god. That is.
Alright, so we took the air filter out. It's running better than it did before. But we might have one more attempt in it for it to run. Otherwise, we just take it off, drain the oil, which we probably should have done. Surprised it made it this far. Like, it was pouring water out of the... Yeah. That's not healthy. Well, we got a second attempt. We got the truck light shining on the ramp. He's coming.
It's bogging.
Alright, I'm surprised we're even getting a second attempt. Oh my god.
There's no kill switch on that
there's
one.
no kill switch.
Nope.
Third attempt?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm ready. We get it started.
Water in the motor. I'm thinking we'll get a third attempt for sure.
If Mike mans up. Oh!
Alright, well, it's running for the third time after being submerged. This thing does not want to die. I can't believe it's running again.
Oh my god.
So I should definitely drain the oil now. Alright, well, we're gonna drain the oil out of this thing. It's probably gonna be super milky, but it's better than leaving it overnight. We'll top it back off. We'll fill it up with some fresh oil. It'll run fine. For forever. A little Chinese bike. Too healthy.
So this is how Starbucks does it.
It's all gonna die.
No, it's not gonna die. Dude, this thing will run, I'm telling you. Just let it flow. Just let it. Alright. Put some fresh oil in it. It's gonna run like new. Alright, well, it's got it topped off with oil. Not really sure how much oil's in there, but there should be enough oil in there to run, so. Look at that kick! What? I set my foot down. I set my foot down on the kickstart. Started. Okay, so it is the next day after the whole pond jump stuff like that. I didn't know how much footage I actually got from that because it was pretty dark. I did have the truck headlights as you saw from the last couple clips and kind of my iPhone light. But most of it was at night because we're at crunch time for light. But today I already got the pit bike taken out, all loaded up, good to go to ride. But I'm gonna close this video out here. I know we're probably all gonna get a lot of hate for jumping that thing into the pond, but as you guys saw if you watched to the end of this video, that the thing still runs. It's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna do a couple more oil changes on it, take the carb out, flush pretty much the whole thing out, and yeah, but as you saw, it does run. It'll idle perfectly fine, so there's not really any problems with it. We didn't really ruin the pit bike, so I'm gonna make an updated video on that, going through the whole bike, and then seeing if we can get it to actually run decent like it did before, and then possibly do another pond jump or something like that. But you guys want to see maybe like a build on this thing if I just strip the whole thing, take the motor out, put a new motor in it. I know I think most of the parts are universal for the Honda Z50, the replica to that Chinese bike. So I could possibly do that, do a bunch of parts, make it, I've seen some pretty cool ones on Instagram and like just browsing the internet and stuff like that. So let me know if you want to build on it, something like that, or some other videos I could do, and definitely give me some ideas on what you'd want to see. You guys will have to stay tuned on that, so if you want to stay up to date on the videos on that bike, pit bikes, big bikes, racing, hit the subscribe button down below if you're new, and give this video a thumbs up because it dramatically helps the channel grow. And off of that, I'll see you guys in my next video. And I've also made this video because if you're a long-time subscriber and have been probably with the channel for the last like 6 months or so, you know that I made a video with my main pit bike over there in that jump that I built, and I said if it got like over 25,000 likes, we'd jump a pit bike into the pond or any pond, something like that, and it got over 25,000 likes. Maybe I'll put the video, like thumbnail, whatever, on the screen if you guys want to go check that video out. But yeah, I got over 25,000 likes. And I was a little bit late on it, but everything's set in stone on where we're gonna jump in. So we're gonna jump it in a few different ponds, but we figured my house would be kind of the most like legal. We didn't want to do it at some other places, so yeah, that's the main reason why I did it. But yeah, I wanted to go through with it, and I knew I was gonna do it at the time, but just I didn't think it was gonna get 25,000 likes to begin with. It ended up getting it, and here we are today, me making this video of Mike. And I wanted to jump it in, but Mike wanted to do it the second time, and I'm whatever, go for it. But hopefully the second time, or that would be the third time, jumping it in, if I can get it to run fine to do another jump, I'll do it, and hopefully get a couple more attempts like we did this first time.